I'm a groundhog. I gotta get mine. If I'm popping on the gram, bitch, I'm going live. Play this shit everywhere we going worldwide. I'm going all in, ain't a waste time. Yeah, I'm a groundhog. I gotta get mine. If I'm popping on the pool, bitch, I'm going live. Play this shit everywhere we going worldwide. Jumping, we got them turned. Yeah, they all in. Making them listen, got their attention. Yeah, they all in. Got the ball in. We made it all clear. Killing them all here. Bringing the ball here. She dark skin. Yeah, and her ass wide. So the brain friends. Baby, we going.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to the Not Yet Famous podcast. I am your host, Mr. Jeff Motzinger from Torenzo Brands, based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. That was Worldwide by Ty Harris. And, of course, his new project, Up One, is available on all streaming platforms. Make sure you check it out. And, of course, with us here this evening, we have our co-host.
It's your boy Craig. This is C. Izal for sure. Don't matter what you call me. As long as you call me by my name, then we good.
And, of course, in the hot seat, as I always say, the one, the only, Jam Mz Mallo from the Open-Minded podcast. And look, they over here branded and everything.
Yep. They got everything together. You know what I'm saying? Like when I seen them at the elevator, I was like,
gave it away,
them.
didn't it?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's them.
Be like, who are you guys? I don't know.
Like, I got you.
Correct. You gotta come correct.
Ladies first. So, sis. Go ahead.
And of course, before we jump into it, guys, we always say this. If you are a musician, entertainer, business owner, any of the sort, and you would like to be on the Not Yet Famous podcast, although we're booked up all the way through December, make sure you submit your inquiry, whether it be for music or to be a guest on the show. We've switched up the email. It is no longer going to notyetfamous@torenzobrands.com. It is now going to
Craig at nyfpodcast@torenzobrands.com.
See, I made it for him,
Yeah,
so it's relatively new, but it's
It's
Craig
dot
NYF
NYF.
podcast at Torenzobrands.com.
I'm gonna learn it sooner or later, guys.
But
you
of
know
course,
what I'm
it's
saying?
going to be
brand new.
advertised on Facebook. We're going to make sure that all of you guys know about it. And of course, just remembering that December 12th is our 25th episode.
Yep.
We will be doing a very big episode for that. We've got not Ty Harris, I was about to say Ty, but he'll probably be here.
Yeah, he'll be
realistically, he'll be
Ty's
here.
always here.
AJ Case will be here.
Yep.
Travion, and of course, the one, the only DJ R&B from Durham. He will be here with us for that event. We will also be giving away 5 $25 gift cards to our viewers, so make sure you're tuning in that night to.
Turn the speakers down a little bit.
So you threw me off, Greg.
My
I
bad.
hear it. I hear it. I hear
Turn the
it.
speakers down a little bit, man.
I hear it. So of course, and we will also be donating $250 worth of toys to a local charity here called the Children's Home Society.
Yep.
And we will be helping with giving back to the local foster system here in Charlotte.
Yeah, definitely. So whatever y'all donate to us that night through Cash App, we will definitely match that and make sure that we, provide it to them kids. That's what we about.
Because that's important, guys. Got to take care of these kids. They got through a lot.
And the community, you know what I'm saying? Especially what's going on in these day and age.
Definitely,
Coronavirus
get
and
back to your community when you can.
for real.
So Mallo, you're going to have to pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, but for real though, it's just all about community, especially with like this upcoming election and stuff like that. You got to show people that y'all trying to be together, no matter what you're trying to do, whatever political views you have. People just still got to stick together, man.
Absolutely. And of course, reminder to everybody out there: if you haven't done so, make sure you go out and vote. Early voting has already started in North Carolina.
Going on Tuesday.
Oh, are you?
Yep.
I've already done mine. Whoop, whoop.
I was gonna go on November 3rd.
It's done.
I was like, let me just get it done.
Yeah, we definitely got to go out there and voice our opinion and vote.
I'm just gonna say what it is. We got to get Trump out of office. That's
We
what I'm
definitely
saying.
Man,
I don't
what's
care
good?
if anybody likes Trump or not. That's my opinion, my right to vote. That's who I'm saying it's got to go.
You know what's so crazy? Like to me right now, ignorance is really bliss. You know what I'm saying?
We
'Cause
were
I see,
talking about that on the ride up here.
I swear to God,
we
'cause
were
I
saying
see-
that we feel like either way it goes, we feel like some shit's gonna go down because we
Well,
feel
they're already
like
talking about civil
like
unrest.
the people that's supporting him is gonna act a fool regardless,
Yep.
whether he wins or loses. Like something's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless. So
Not even that.
I
My
just
thing is
don't
that
know.
I'm tired of seeing people talk about that they about to vote for Kanye West. Like you're just like,
Yeah.
like
So
that
y'all
just
know how
makes
that
me-
works, right? If somebody votes for somebody that's not like the
It
main
go-
candidates on the ballot, it
Yeah.
goes to Trump.
It goes to them, yeah. So that like that's what's messed up. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people on my timeline who just be saying a whole bunch of dumb shit. Like I understand if you feel like Trump or Biden is not the right candidate for you, but those are the candidates. Like
Yeah.
vote for one of them if you feel how you feel, but don't go so out the way to vote for Kanye West. Like, come on, bro.
He ain't no fucking better. So I mean,
Like I'm just saying, bro. Like that's what Trump did. He made it possible for people like Kanye West to say, "Oh, I'm gonna run for president."
He
You
made it
got a lot
possible
of-
for dumb shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people who just like, "Oh, well, I don't want to vote for neither one of them, so let me vote for Kanye West."
Well, and I
Like,
can
come on,
understand
bro.
that. I can understand that perspective because not really either candidate's not the greatest. I'm not going to say
Right.
they're the best, but Joe Biden's going to be less drastic
gonna be
to
less
our
Yeah, bro,
world.
like,
Right.
and then people got to realize like Biden got Obama in his back pocket,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be Obama like for another 4 years if you think
Yeah,
about it. You know
realistically.
what I'm saying? Like,
Because Joe's
Obama's
just going to
not
pick out
gonna-
the phone and call
He gonna
Obama.
have
like,
Obama
yeah,
coaching him,
for real.
basically.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. Like, you
Well,
know
did
what I'm saying?
y'all watch the debate the other night?
yeah.
Nah, I didn't.
I was at work.
So that was better than the first. It wasn't as much of a cluster, you know what, as before. But yeah, exactly. But
This guy.
it still was one of those things where it was like watching two 5-year-olds. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
man. Like,
It
Yo,
really
I-
was
I swear to
because
God.
Trump was like every 5 minutes he's like, "You ran office for 8 years. What did you do? What did you do? You didn't
Yo,
do anything.
I
47
swear-
years in
I
Democrat."
swear to God, bro. I text my wife. I said, "Yo, I don't know why I'm watching this," and she said, "What's going on?" I said, "It looks like Amelia and Audrey are arguing." That's what it looked. It looked like my kids were arguing.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you're
it's
lying.
extra.
No, it's your fault. It's like I turned it off, dude. I
That's
swear
why
to
I
God,
didn't want
turned
to
it
watch
off.
it because I watched the first one and I seen how petty they was being. I was like,
That's
nah,
that's
this is
the perfect
outrageous,
word
bro.
to describe.
It's being
it.
petty,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
absolutely.
first of all, Trump is the worst person to have speaking in public anyway. Like, so the fact that he just thinks that he's always right, he can say a lie right in front of your face.
You know who else
and you
thinks
can-
they're always right?
Who?
Women. So I mean,
Yeah.
Wow, and she rolls her eyes right
know.
over there like she's
I
I'm
felt
ready.
it. I felt
You
it.
know,
Oh, there.
Remember, you're in arm's reach. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's so close to you right now.
real
Like you're in
close.
arm's reach.
And remember, you have a drive back. You know, it's gonna be a
How
very
long
long
is that
ride.
It's like 3 hours.
3 hours. Oh yeah, man. You better watch what you say, bro.
Don't worry about it.
So
When he doesn't make it home, Megan, don't look for him. So I'm
Wow.
saying.
that's threatening right there, just a little bit. So obviously we kind of got on a tangent, but let's get more into the open-minded podcast. Obviously, I've watched a couple episodes, and we've talked about it before.
Yep.
You guys really don't have a format.
You guys
You
are
know,
crazy,
it's
bro.
really
We are
just
all over the
whatever
place.
the hell comes to your mind, and
Basically.
I respect it. I mean, I
Yeah,
tell
ain't
him
nothing
all the
wrong-
time
ain't
I
nothing
love
wrong
the
with
fact
it,
that we
yep.
have a format, but I respect anybody who can just go off cuff like that.
The
I've
one
sat
thing
there
that
and watched it. and been like,
Sometimes it's a little hard to make it that way because, for one, we get off topic a lot, and I'm like,
That's good.
anyways, like I know you guys see me cut them off a lot,
Mhm.
and of course when Vanessa was still with us, we miss you, Ness. Love you if you're watching this, but we get off topic, and of course I like, anyways, that's one way of cutting him off.
Mhm.
But sometimes not having the content, you're like, what are we gonna talk about today? What are we gonna, like
Yeah,
we
that's what I
try
was
we
gonna
try to
say.
have topics before we get on, of
How do
course.
you figure out exactly what you're gonna speak about?
We always
or-
try to have like a pregame thing,
A
but then of
pregame.
course once people start like commenting, then we're like, we go completely south with it. But I love the fact that we kind of like say whatever comes to mind, and like whatever people kind of comment, we just go with the flow.
Word.
So whatever happens, happens, and whatever comes out of my mouth just comes out of my damn mouth.
and that's another thing that I like about it, because your podcast is not just you guys. You actually, interact with the people who are
Oh,
watching
we
it,
love the
live
interaction.
streaming,
Like,
you know
if
what
there's
I'm
no
saying? So-
interaction, it's boring to me. I love for the people to like comment, like, share,
Mhm.
like come up with the topics for us. Like, what do you want to hear us talk about? Like, nothing is off limits with us. That's what I love.
well, I can agree with that. That certainly from watching your
Yeah.
podcast, there is no topic that is too big or too
Yo,
small.
these two be wilding up there.
Just
man.
crazy. I remember there was like one topic y'all were on where I was literally watching and I'm like, damn, I might need a cigarette after listening to this
Oh,
podcast.
damn.
Crap.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not that though. But when Vanessa was with us, what I did was started a group thread. So and
We
we
still
and
have a
like
group
and the
thread.
thing is we're different ages, different opinions, different situations. So that calls for a lot of content and a lot of opinions. And they came from everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? And to me, that was the best part. Now, the hard thing was that what I was trying to get them to do was whatever question you had or whatever topic you had, you asked that question. Like, but they was, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want the attention being brought on them about.
We don't want people to know who came up with what question.
Well, what does it matter then?
Because sometimes certain questions or certain topics we feel like, maybe people like, you know, certain stuff is a little ratchet or a little raunchy.
Well,
We
hey,
wouldn't want
that's what
people
makes
to
it
know.
dope, though.
Yeah, but we don't feel like you have to particularly be like, well, Jessica said she want to know, do you like putting your thumb up your booty? Like, no, I don't want you to know that I said that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, well, Jamar, just read the next topic. Like, just shut up. You ain't got to say I said it. Which that was never a topic, people, by the way. I was just saying
now
something.
they're going to go to your podcast.
Off
and
the wall.
check-
I
why
know.
aren't
Well,
you
check
talking
it out,
about
though. We need them views and likes.
yeah.
But just saying, like, when it's crazy off the wall stuff, you don't necessarily have to say who said it in particular. Just read the topic.
Agreed.
It seemed like you just be trying to put people on the spot. That's
But
what it
listen,
is,
but
yeah.
listen though, but that makes for great content. Anytime I would put either one of them on the spot, only thing you had to do was look at their face, and they would tell you, you would know who came up with the fucking topic.
Yeah.
Every single time. And women wear their expressions on their face all the time.
So of
She
course,
she want to cuss me out right now. And she's not even saying anything.
that's going to be y'all's next topic.
Right.
So my question is, obviously, as you mentioned, you had a third partner in there. What has happened? Why is she not with you guys anymore?
Really?
Oh yeah, see,
Oh.
see that?
Well, we don't have a third party anymore for her personal reasons, and that's for her to want to explain or
Yeah,
talk
of
about.
course.
That's not for us to explain for her. So if she decides, to
That's
say
respect.
that, that's
Yeah.
on her. So we're not going to comment on that.
Okay,
That's
great,
respect, that's
great.
respect.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, so I just wanted to know, like, what made y'all come up with the concept of putting this podcast together, getting y'all two together, and just how do y'all mesh when it comes to coming up with these topics, or even just being in front of the camera, dealing with each other?
She look nervous as shit.
He was like, no.
No, after.
You can't put no alcohol in this.
I'm telling you, you got something in it. You
I
said
swear, if
70%
y'all-
juice, but you never explained what the other
The people
20%
watching,
was.
she's not drinking alcohol. It's literally a juice.
It's literally juice, people,
that's
with
juice
no
beer.
sugar.
Nah, bro.
Juice beer.
Nah,
That's juice
but
beer.
That's gonna be the next beer you put out right there.
Nah, I
a
ain't
juice
working
beer.
on that.
After me and Franchise came up here, we had the battle rap thing going, but I got back and I was like, I really want to, because there's not I don't know another podcast like ours.
Yeah.
There could be one, I don't know, but I was like,
It's very free spirited.
well, I was like, who do I talk to the most? Like, I didn't want another guy on there. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna have a lot of the same opinions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, on sex, relationship, women, all that shit. So I talk to her every day. That's my you know this, Jeff, but
Yeah, of course.
this blood. And me and Vanessa grown to have a close relationship over the last few years. But she's been with her husband for like 17 years. They're literally high school sweethearts.
Word.
So she got that aspect coming in, and she got hers, and I got mine. It's
a lot of different perspectives.
Yeah.
And honestly, retrospect on that, me and Craig's the same way. You know,
right.
very different, personalities and how we approach it. And everyone that has ever spoke to me about the podcast always says we have good chemistry. Like,
For
it
real.
really works. And the same goes for you
Right.
guys.
And another thing that I noticed is that, like, people actually got to be cool with each other to have
Yeah,
that type
yeah,
of
yeah.
chemistry. So it's
1000%.
like, I see a lot of people
1000%.
who's trying to do different things, like, yo, I'm looking for this, but I'm looking for that. But you got to build that rapport with someone
Yeah,
to
with
actually
somebody,
have,
yeah.
a great product. You know what I'm saying? I feel like me and Jeff got that. I've known this guy for like over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? He helped me out
Yeah.
with.
God, it's
a
been
lot
a
of
long
things,
time,
you know what I'm
hasn't it?
saying? It's been a minute, man.
Well, all
Yeah, it's
these guys. I mean, I've
Yeah,
known
we-
you guys for a
yeah.
long time.
Exactly.
Back in the day, you
Yeah.
know, same
But
thing with
I
Ty.
wouldn't even
For real, for real.
I don't know, man. I really want this. I love what we do. I'm trying to get this whole setup. You know what I'm saying, with the lights and everything. My ultimate
Craig
goal
hates
is-
my lights.
They're
They're
bright
too
as shit.
bright,
He's like,
bro.
they're
Like,
so
you
bright.
can't
My
look
guy,
directly
thank
at
you, my
them.
guy. I'm
Pupils
trying
are
to tell him that.
dilated.
Like, he always have it shining in my face, bro.
But
Like,
but my ultimate goal is to earn some chicken off of this
Yeah,
For real.
same.
and get it to a bigger platform. I was just talking to her. I was showing her stuff on like caffeine
Mhm.
and stuff like that. It's about getting a whole nother audience. Eventually we will venture away from Facebook. Same shit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
that
was
we
talking
trying
about,
to
but
do,
like, I'm not sure about YouTube. It's a lot of stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure
So
is.
you know what I'm saying. So I'm thinking like going another direction with it. So hopefully, you know, enough eyes see and enough people pick it up, and we work out from there.
And it's a process, you know.
Oh,
I tell
1000.
Craig this all the time, and you know, he pushes me to kind of work on getting the stuff on YouTube and everything. But we always talk about it that it's going to take time. You know,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
takes time to build up a fan base.
For
And
And
real.
it's definitely about branding yourself.
Yeah.
Hence our merch.
And that's the one thing that I'm looking.
you know what?
into
Because
is
you
just-
said it. Hence
Yep.
my backdrop. How about that?
Okay. You know you got to
Jefferson,
brand
yeah.
yourself.
Nah, but
Watch, they're going to go back home and they're going to get them a backdrop with the logo.
Listen, when we were in the restaurant having dinner, I was telling him, like, we wrote down on a napkin for the girl, like, check out our podcast, whatever, because she was, like, asking us questions and whatever. And I was like, dang, Jamar, we need, like, some business cards. I was like, if we had business cards and we were walking out here, I would have sat on everybody's table as we were walking out, like,
real.
hey, we got to go be on the Not Yet Famous podcast. Check us out. Follow us on
I told
Facebook,
him that as
YouTube.
well.
Yeah, like, we need some business cards. I'm being so
Nah, and
serious.
no,
like,
real talk.
you ain't going to get views if you don't promote it.
One
Oh,
of the
yeah.
artists had came up here with one of the cards with the barcode on.
Oh,
it.
yeah,
And just,
romance.
Like, you can just like take
The
a picture
QR
of it,
code, yeah.
QR code. I was like, yo, Jeff, we need that, bro.
And I'm
Like,
so
definitely.
technology
What did he do when you
illiterate. I
took
got to
him
get
out
with
there?
it.
When you took him out there, he was literally
Yeah,
going
he
up
was,
to
like,
random
passing
people.
out,
Just,
like, yo, pull out
hey,
your phone.
go ahead and
take this,
click it,
You know
you
what I'm
know,
saying?
go ahead
And it
and
was
see
taking
it.
them directly
And it's
to
crazy
where the
how
joint
you
is
can
at.
go from like 0 to 100 on Facebook and social media. Like
Mhm.
my son, I didn't even know he's like TikTok famous. Like he just got 10,000 followers.
wow.
Yeah, bro.
It's
That's all I
crazy.
can
Like
say,
I'm
wow.
serious.
Yeah,
like it's
man.
crazy.
Them kids know exactly what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? And like we always say, like we done said in plenty of our first episodes, the technology is available for the kids nowadays to make it easier.
Like
for
see,
them
and
to
I
do
know
things
nothing
like
about
that.
it. So I just be
Trust
over
me,
here
I'm
like,
right there with you. I'm right there with you. Well, because, you know, for the viewers, we've known each other, probably, what do you say, probably 15 years maybe?
Yeah.
Because obviously I've known y'all back when I was working with AJ Case, and y'all were some of the first groups I started working with.
I think you met her around the same time.
Yeah, probably like
Right.
2010, 2011, something
You know,
like that.
you were doing exactly what I was like, hey, at the beginning, don't do this. Don't, you know, start talking and don't have the mic. You're so bad about that. You gotta learn how to use.
So
you
I
gotta
can
learn how to
repeat
have
myself.
You gotta
for
learn how to
Jeff.
have one mic
Listen,
and work between each other.
Jeff thinks I'm a polite asshole, and I take that as a compliment because I am. What I was saying was like,
Well, at least you're the polite one, and I'm the professional
Well,
asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment.
As we always say.
But what I was saying was that you've known us for about 15, but we was talking the other day. I think I met her like it was probably around like 2010. It was
Damn,
around the
it's about 20
same time.
years.
Yeah.
The same time that you met her, and you know,
About 10 years.
y'all should talk about what happened.
That,
Are you really?
but you know,
really
what?
doing
What happened?
Hey,
this?
I
but
wanna-
you know
I
what?
wanna
I have
know.
no issue with it.
I
You know,
wanna know.
obviously, you know, back when Miroscope Entertainment
And I'm
was
never
around,
bitter, so
Yeah, you know, when the decisions were made back then to release people from BGT, you know what I'm saying? It was strictly a business move. You know what I'm saying? Some people didn't like it, but that's the way business is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just don't like those decisions. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I hold no animosity towards any of them.
yeah, because if I did, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah.
So
So like
And
that still
even Taz,
doesn't explain
I don't
the
even have
story.
an issue with
basically,
Taz.
I got cut from the group.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
And Taz, you weren't the only one. Taz got
Yeah, but I was
too.
cut first. I
Oh,
was cut
damn.
first. I got cut from the group. Like we had a little group going or whatever, and they decided to cut me.
When she say they, that does not include me.
Oh, damn.
Or whatever. Whatever. For whatever reasons they had at the time. I really don't care. And that's really the story, right, Jeff?
Yeah,
So
of
was
course.
you like singing with them or something like
No, I
that?
rap.
No, rap. You
I
rap?
rap.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
okay.
and don't get me wrong, she's phenomenal.
And I've done
Right.
music after them. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
okay.
There was life after BGT,
Yeah,
definitely. You know, I still
That should
have
be the
some
name of the-
music. Like, yeah, that should be my next mixtape, Life After BGT.
That'd be an
Oh
interesting
God,
one.
that would be.
Well,
I
'cause
would
think
have to
the-
go hard.
I think the last
Yeah,
time
bro.
I saw you
Definitely gotta
perform
showcase.
was House of Blues. Was one of the last ones I saw you.
Yeah, and I've done shows after that
Yeah.
too.
And so like I'd never.
And okay, guys, there's no animosity because I've done shows with BGT since being cut from the group. Like, we have no animosity. We speak to each other when we see each other, minus Taz, because I don't think no one's talked to Taz since. Franchise has talked to him.
But I'm gonna tell you what, not to cut you off, but you look at Taz. Look at the success Taz did.
Yeah, he's
after
doing
he
good
left.
individually.
He found what he needed.
Everybody's doing good individually. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, not everybody speaks. Like, not everybody's hung out together since, but everybody has like touched out separately. There you go.
Of course.
There you go. Not everyone's hung out as a group, but everybody's reached out individually.
Yeah.
There. That's how that should be said.
And even
Boom.
after BGT, and I kind of parted ways, we've kept in contact all
Yeah,
these
like
years.
that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's still. So there's no animosity with no one. Everyone's good. Everyone's successful. Like, Franchise just bought a house. Congratulations.
Well, congrats.
Jamar is doing well. Taz is doing well. I'm in school to get my RN. Like, everybody's doing good.
Word.
And Franchise is now the PR director for Trends Over Variants.
Yeah, like, see?
I just brought him on board for that.
Everyone is good.
Well, he could tell you, I'm the type, like, I'm always going to try to look out for people the best I can.
Exactly. And who doesn't want to see someone succeed? If not, that's just.
Well, there's a lot of
no
people
one
out
wants to
there.
be a hater.
There's a lot of people out there that don't like people see people succeed.
But that's how you miss your own blessings, when you're blocking and hating on someone else.
Sure.
Can't do that, man.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. We are going to listen to Ty Harris's new record.
Shout out to Ty Harris. Hey, Ty Harris.
He's supposed to be pulling up in a little bit, too.
Hey, where you at?
Pull up.
She's waiting on you. And, of course, this is Ty Harris Up One, and it's, of course, available on all streaming platforms. Make sure you go check it out.
I heard this joint earlier. It's fire.
Now we up one. Run and tell them that we up one. We up one.
Carolinian gray, no Jordan, ballin' within the state, and still got points I'ma make, better late, cause once I start rising, I never finish, these sentences I write in minutes, but grimace within your image, no limits, cold killings, and I'm the printed truth, applying pressure while at the neck, this rap's noose, Snoop, down to the wire, I'm a menace, behind the mic, I'ma die, and they'll label me as the realest, I have no shame, plus all pain and more to gain, getting big is the promise whenever I feel the strain, blame, but this magic is a different sense, cause I'm surprised by what I do and you just get the suspense. So I'm an inch only higher until they notice they can't reach. Breach 10 toes down and all they see is feet. New life only getting flyer with the stars. Game I'm living forever. Please through it all.
Space. Hey, give me my space.
No breaks, you better move.
No breaks, you better move.
Give a fuck what y'all say.
Give a fuck what y'all say.
I ain't got nothing to prove.
I ain't got nothing to prove.
Spending most of my days.
Spending most of my days.
Getting to it, getting through.
Getting to it, getting through.
For the week they better pray.
For the week they better pray.
I ain't got nothing to lose.
I ain't got nothing to lose.
And that makes me dangerous. The future can show you I do it better. Look at me for the change. My listeners never beggars. Seller, how I get it off from the bottom. Like Marlon with the missile. If they think we have a problem. Cause this answer left the court and put that talent to rhyming. Twice as good and ladies love them. Channeling Frankie Lyman. I ain't lying, but the felines. Every word links well. Cursing for not. Claim the spot like an inkwell. Prevail. Bound to keep it a band. You don't like it, take the pointers and get a middle of chance. Raw from the start, like rock bottom to stunning. And yeah, I do this, but have nothing to do with plumbing. Like I'm Black Mr. Drummond. Know these strokes here different. Whether writing or I'm know your girl gon' feel it. I don't feel no different, but life is damn sure better. If I lose, bounce back and get it right with
Please
the pleasure.
give me my space. Hey, give me my space.
No breaks, you better move.
No breaks, you better move.
Give a fuck what y'all say.
Give a fuck what y'all say.
I ain't got nothing to prove.
I ain't got nothing to prove.
Spending most of my days.
Spending most of my days.
Getting to it, getting through.
Getting to it, getting through.
For the week they better pray.
For the week they better pray.
I ain't got nothing to lose.
I ain't got nothing to lose.
Tell them that we up one. 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 We up one. Tell them that we up one. Try to tell them that we up one. 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 We up one. Tell them that we up one.
And of course, that was Up One by Ty Harris, available on
Shout
all
out to
streaming
Ty.
platforms. Couple little side notes for everyone watching. Terenzo Brands has a couple new projects coming out. We have Breeze Picasso coming out February 14th. His untitled project we will be releasing soon. Tylin will be Telling Your Life in Notes. That's coming out in the end of the first quarter. And of course, Ty Harris is pushing this one currently. So make sure you tune in for all that stuff. You can always check us out at TorenzoBrands.com for more information.
Check out the website.
Check out the website.
Right.
Do it. And of course, we're back with Jam Mz Mallo,
Here.
open-minded podcast.
You see it?
They're open-minded to everything,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I'm gonna let Craig take over on this one and pick a topic. Let's get into a discussion here.
Oh, so y'all trying to go with their platform?
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Oh, let's do it.
Ooh, can you handle our platform?
Yeah, we gonna
trying
change
to
it.
figure out.
It's not a music podcast right now. It's our guest podcast, and I'm
Alright,
not
so-
drinking on camera. Just so we know, this is juice.
It's the same
okay?
apple juice
Alright,
that
so-
I'm
so-
drinking.
So I'm gonna put y'all two on the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
See
put
how
us
this
on the
works out.
spot.
All right. So I know you're married, right?
Yes.
And this is your sister. You know what I'm saying? How is it the dynamic knowing that you work so close with the female, knowing that you got your own dynamic at home, and vice versa for you if you got like a significant other?
We were still doing music whenever I met my wife.
Okay.
So whenever she I think we performed in Atlanta and Raleigh, like, and Myrtle Beach, like right when I met my wife.
Word.
But like she was, if they ain't rocking with her, you know what I'm saying? And that's just, we was like that before I even met her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she ain't got a problem with it. I call them the drink champs when they together. Like, it ain't even, nah, bro. Like, she love her just as much as, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't sweating that. And she can answer her part.
Yeah, me and his wife has always clicked.
Word.
We never had an issue. Or he's never told me she said anything. She's never said anything to me either. So we've never had an issue. But yeah, we she's my bad influence. I love you, Megan. For me, no. I've had one person try to like be smart about it, and I was like, yo, don't ever disrespect me like that again. Because if it came down to where you tried to like you or him, you got to go.
Yeah.
Like, period.
Well,
He's-
you know what? Y'all have always had that chemistry.
yeah, he's
always.
never ever tried no disrespectful. Nah, never.
So how long? Oh, so you say you've been cool for like what, 15 years? About 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did y'all actually meet?
Listen, no bullshit. So,
He's gonna ask me,
Yeah,
not
and
wait
then-
for the answer,
right,
and then still do it.
polite ass. So, when Broadway was like a thing, they had like the
Wow,
three
I have
clubs at
not
one.
heard Broadway on the
Yeah.
beach in forever.
Listen, so they
Are there even any clubs left?
nah.
But
Because Broadway Lewis is still there, right?
Yeah, but it ain't the same.
nothing's
Well.
the same.
Yeah, it's not. Trust me, you don't want to go back.
That's because the damn governor there, or the mayor, or
Yes,
whomever,
yes,
has
yes.
tried to turn it into more like
Yeah.
family-friendly vacation, and
That's-
try to
they
like
trying to
push
make money.
out.
Then you
man.
get everybody going to G spot. But anyway, so me, my brother, and Taz was like, and I don't think franchise was like really going like out like that. So it was like me, Taz, and like maybe two other guys, right? And I was telling him, I was like, yo, we're missing something. Like, nobody want to look at a bunch of niggas like rap. Like, we're missing something. And this is what I was trying to tell y'all. Instead of being a group, it should have been 3 individual acts. Me and my brother, Taz, by herself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like her and Taz's thing were solo. That was their thing. And I saw her in the club one night dancing. And I walked straight up to her. I was like, do you rap?
Oh,
That's
snap.
the first thing. I ain't introduced myself, and I was like, do you rap? And she was like, yeah. I was like, really? Like, and she was like, yeah. And then I was like, cause you got like you got the look, you got the dress, like everything. And like she came over to the studio like maybe a week later. And
And in
Boom.
her mind, when you walked up, she's like, "Who the f- is this?"
no, I mean honestly, she probably had heard of us. I mean, not saying like me and my brother's like the shit, but like we're like the only twins in Brunswick County that matter
Making
basically.
music, yeah.
So so I'm pretty sure she had heard of us. You know what I'm saying? So she probably like knew who I was, but she didn't know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm so thankful that I walked up to her that night. Like, so thankful.
Well, you know, I've always told you and your brother that she has the image, you know, the commercial look to her, you know, and a great sound. You know, she just didn't fit with BGT, in my opinion, at the time. But I mean, she could have smoked y'all on stage, though.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. You gonna let him talk to you
I'm just being real. I'm just calling it.
Well, so
I'm just calling it.
so
Y'all already had a contract, so,
but listen,
man.
I was
so,
locked in.
So listen, so she's not gonna disagree with this. If she do, I'm a. So all right. So
Don't make me
no
fight you.
no. But I
That would be
was
some hella ratings of
the
fight
thing
breakout
was,
right
though,
here.
Yeah, man.
My
and
thing
then they
was-
gotta ride home with each other too.
my thing with her was I was always trying to push her to be better.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Even like, I think the last time we performed at the House of Blues, like when she came out, because you know she came out on like the third song. When she came out, it was like a group of dudes just like appeared at the front of the stage.
Oh, word.
And like, so while her chorus was going, I walked past her and I whispered, I was like, go over there. And she went to that side of the stage and played that side. It's little shit like that that's going to be key. Like, girls would like to see her rap.
Mhm.
Girls might maybe want to see us rap, but dudes don't want to see us rap.
Yeah.
But if she can get both genders to listen to her, you see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
she-
you know what
she
they
had
say,
it.
sex sells.
I wasn't gonna say that, but sure.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say.
mean-
it's more- I was thinking more about the content. you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I don't know where that came from.
But you know what, though? I respect that, that y'all believe it's content because it is a part of it.
Yeah.
But it is image.
No,
Image makes a
1000%.
huge damn difference. And let's be honest,
1000%.
you're attractive, and the general public is going to draw into that.
Exactly. And but you got to think, like, no offense to because there's some fire ass female rappers out there.
Yep.
But I love like, I think Rhapsody is like one of
I
the
was gonna say
best
that.
bar
Rhapsody,
spitters,
bro.
like pure rappers,
As far as
like
content.
pure rappers, like, but she doesn't have the Cardi B look.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But you know what's so crazy about that? She gets more respect from the peers.
She
from
does.
her
Not
level
that she
peers.
does. Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Like she was just on she just did a skit on somebody's album. I think T.I.'s album.
Yes. Yep.
You know,
She on
just did a
T.I.'s
skit
Libra
on
album.
T.I.'s album, and
Yep.
she's managed by Rock Nation. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So she gets all these looks by all these people. But to me, it doesn't necessarily matter about the image, especially if you're on the inside, you're collecting checks.
Oh
you're
yeah,
putting-
yeah.
Espe-
If you get the respect
you know what I'm
from
saying?
people like Jay-Z, T.I., like
exactly.
these,
So I
these
feel
guys.
like I feel like Rhapsody is in a good space right now. She don't
Yeah.
necessarily gotta have.
Nah,
the
but
look.
that was just an
Yeah, yeah.
example of, because if she had that content with Cardi B's look, Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? A prime example was Lauryn Hill, beautiful and could
Mhm.
rap her ass off. Career ended a little early, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But that she was like perfection of like the
But I feel
female
like
rapper.
she can still put on a hell of a show.
Lauren. Well,
If
first
she
of all,
ain't-
she has got
If
classics.
she's on time.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry.
'Cause
First of all, if
she's
you
bad
got
about that.
if you got classics, you're always gonna put on a new show, a
Yeah.
good show. you know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
she can
it
can
just-
go do the whole Miss Education album in every city and
It's
go
just
home.
if she can come back, if she puts something out new, that'd be just as dope. That will show the testament of
Yeah.
her legacy. Like, all right, yeah, I left early, but I still have that, that core skill of making great music.
Absolutely.
I done heard a couple of things of Lauryn Hill that was put out that was supposed to be new, and it just wasn't.
It wasn't it.
It wasn't it.
It
You know
wasn't
what I'm
it.
saying? So when it comes to the legends, if you in your 40s, 50s, and you still putting out good quality music, that's where your legacy really
Yeah.
comes in full circle.
That
'cause it's like-
longevity.
Hov.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Now that's one of out of the older rappers, him and Nas, they got the best albums out. You know what I'm saying? The 444 and the King's Disease.
Yep.
First of all, if you look at the content that they came from, what they was rapping about then, and the content that they have now. At 40, and then the music still sounds good.
Well, the thing,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
And
a
they're not
big Nas fan.
compromising
I'm a
themselves.
whole fan, so I'm biased. But and I didn't listen to Nas' last album. But the thing about the 444 that people respected was it was Jay-Z's most personal album.
Yeah.
Everything he talked about, they wanted to hear him talk about.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm
You-
telling you, check out King's Disease though. That joint's fire.
I'll be lying to you if I tell you I will.
I'm telling you,
I'm
it's
like
fire.
I'm that Hove biased. Like you had a
Man,
problem with
See,
like,
it's crazy because Hov is my favorite rapper, but I'm from Queens. You know what I'm saying?
God.
So it's
Oh
like,
God.
like
Yikes.
so I gotta respect. You know what I'm saying? The Queen
Ooh.
spitters, but Nas always been
No,
nice
it's
to me. You
facts.
know what I'm saying?
I'm not taking
and
nothing
I will
away from
always say that he won that battle, bro. Like he got that battle.
He won the battle. Jay
He
won
got
the
that.
war.
It don't matter because
Wow, he
Nas
went
is
there
up
with it.
M's now.
Wow.
He did.
Nas is up M's now. He got his investments going right.
I
So
mean,
so like the war at
I
the
mean-
end, it just kind of fizzled out. So they're friends now. Gotta give it up, bro. Like,
So-
gotta let it go, bro.
So I want to switch it up a little bit. Obviously, y'all's podcast is all about different topics. Ours obviously focuses predominantly on entertainment and music. I want you guys to pick a topic, and we're gonna kind of go around and get into your world a little bit of how you guys do your podcast.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
So here we go. I'm gonna say it like this: there's no topic off limits.
Ooh,
Okay.
hold on.
So-
Jeff said nothing's off limits.
We're gonna make it free spirited. It's gonna be interesting for Craig and I, and so
You got
it
this?
is.
I'm
It
straight.
is
You don't
y'all's
have this?
topic.
I'm
So
good,
y'all
you
pick.
Come on, Jamar.
You don't have this.
I don't want to be too spicy.
No, that's the whole point. One.
I think Craig's worried.
I ain't worried about
Nah,
nothing.
nah,
bro.
we're all
What you talking
grown.
about, bro. I'm chilling.
He chilling.
Look at his forehead. Look at his forehead.
Yeah,
I'm
that's true.
chilling.
He's
I'm chilling.
Do you
like,
need
what
a sip of
talking
your
about?
water?
Nope, I'm good, man.
no, but
You need to sip of that beer juice again. Like,
Beer
that's what you
juice.
need to sip.
Let's
I'm
be
cool
honest.
over here. I'm used to the spicy.
No, I'm gonna tell you
I
what.
got
though.
this.
I'm gonna tell you what. He's the most laid back, chill person I've ever met in my damn life. I'm over here like, oh my god, I gotta do this and gotta do that, and he's just like,
You gotta put
Chill.
Jeff on his toes
Amen,
right quick,
amen
Jamar,
to
because
it,
you know
bro.
Jeff a little better than me. Put him on his
I
toes.
don't know.
What you got, bro?
he gonna say a topic. I'm like, shut this shit down.
Nah.
Never again.
One thing I like to speak on is being spontaneous. I think that was
Okay, since we're speaking about being
There's
spontaneous.
that kind.
So what's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Craig, you start.
What's
I
the
gotta
most
think- I gotta think
spontaneous
about it.
thing you've ever done, like, sexually?
Oh, there it goes.
Man,
You know I had to make it spicy. And we also have our viewers tuning in. We're live as well on our phones. So we're with
Everybody's
open-minded and not yet famous.
All right, so
It's open
all
famous.
right, so one time I was out with this one chick, you know what I'm saying, and it was mad late. We coming
Just
from the
looking at me
bar
like it's going
or whatever like that, and we was looking for a place. We was looking for a place to smash, you know what I'm saying, like. And it was just like we was trying to get in it right there. We pulled up at a construction site, like real shit, like bulldozers and shit, dirt. And that shit was wild, bro. But like it was a good time, bro.
Not very romantic, was it?
It didn't need to be romantic. It was,
you was drilling for real, huh?
we was drunk, and like you said,
Jackhammer and
you know
all.
what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I see what you did
lit,
there.
Though. It was lit. You just pulled over, boom. It was like a little construction site.
I see what you
No,
did
he
there.
did not just say Jack
Oh,
Hammer
sure.
and
Oh,
Hey,
all.
the
long,
hood,
long as you
wow.
finished the job and it was on time.
Exactly.
All
You're
right.
straight. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Did y'all use the plywood? Y'all used the,
Man,
or was
listen,
y'all standing?
like I said, I was drunk, so you know it was just a good night. That's
It's
all I can
surprising
say,
he
bro.
remembers it.
Right.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just one of those nights, my guy.
Okay.
Just one
All
of those
right.
nights.
Wow, y'all gonna put me on the spot. And
Yep.
you know what? Everybody thinks I'm like the Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collective. I don't, yeah. I would say mine would be walking my pottery, having sex on the hood of a car. Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I was about to
The
say. I don't know
Walk
what
on
the fuck that
Potteries
is.
over there across from the boathouse.
Where all the shops and everything were. I mean, don't get me wrong.
It's
The,
across from the boathouse.
the pottery wasn't open.
No, I got-
Okay.
Yeah, because
It wasn't open.
it went through a phase where it was nothing over there. But yeah, you know where the boathouse at, right?
No, but it was. This was
Yeah.
back when it was still open for
Oh.
business, but it was at night.
Oh. You okay? All right. You're risky. Okay.
Oh, trust me, there was cars driving by. I remember that. Everybody thinks I'm all vanilla, you know.
Man,
No,
listen,
no,
man,
no.
I'm about to say, man,
You're
people-
vanilla. You're mayo.
man, you can't
you're
judge
you're
a book
the
by its cover, bro.
you're the
'cause,
white of white.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true. That is true.
I'm gonna go there. You are the mayo and the vanilla for sure.
That don't sound good at all.
I mean,
The mayo in the vanilla?
He's just
no,
saying
the
you're
mayo
white, Jeff.
and
Oh,
he's
okay.
saying.
Yeah,
It
I'm
sounded
saying,
you
like,
said
You're
in.
white.
you're like white, like you're like the
white.
yeah,
Like white.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, you're like alternative bluegrass music, white.
for real.
Wow.
We love you
You're-
though.
You're a
That's a
straight
little-
white guy, man.
Yeah.
I feel a little hurt by that coming out.
That was a bit harsh.
All right, so that was hers. What's yours?
That was mine.
That was his, bro. He said
No,
first,
he said something and then she took
But
over.
I took over.
but she took over, bro. All right, so now you got to come up with another one, bro.
Oh,
And next time,
yo,
keep the
she
mic so
liter-
that she don't
right.
take over,
She
man.
just literally stole my whole question.
You gave it away.
That's
He's not- he's-
crazy.
You
He's-
sure did, though. You
Yeah.
just like tossed the mic up.
Okay, so if your partner was wanting to invite another sex or another couple into the bedroom, what would be your thoughts?
I'm only doing threesomes with females. I'm sorry. That's it. That's it. I ain't doing none of that shit. Nobody.
It's just
I was
yo,
about to
chill.
say, I ain't doing
It's
none of
just a
that.
question.
I hate when females be like, oh, but what if I no motherfucker? I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Hold on a
shit.
second now. Hold
Don't
on.
bring it
Hold
to
on.
me. I don't even want you to say hold on because I don't even want to
He
continue that
said
conversation.
he said a whole nother couple.
Swingers and shit. You ever heard of? You know
Y'all
they've
heard
been
of
blaming,
swingers.
they've been blaming Jada and Will for doing that shit for years. You know what I'm saying? So some people like that shit, but I'm not seeing no other nigga balls while I'm fucking two chicks. I'm sorry, like it's not happening. I don't want to hear no alternative.
But
I
what?
don't wanna hear
Okay.
no-
But what if you don't have to look? Like, what if like
It's
you
no
just
what if I don't
swap
have to
partners
look,
like
like-
the swingers and you're in a whole nother room? Then you don't
Swingers
have to
are
look
in
at
the
his
same
balls.
room with each other. Like that's swingers are in the same room. They have like a whole nasty type shit going on. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just.
What's
doing,
your take on it, Jeff?
Nah, I ain't dealing with that.
He's like, fuck this.
Fuck
He's
that,
like,
bro.
hell to the no.
Like,
Hell no.
Give me two chicks. I'm good.
So for me, since I'm
Why is it always like that with guys though? Guys
'Cause
are like,
that's
just give
how
me
it
two chicks
is,
and I'm
bruh.
good.
That's how you ever seen Game of Thrones?
Mm-mm.
All right, in Game of Thrones, all the niggas is fucking
But
more
it's
than
always-
one chick
but
at
it's
a time.
always
and this
like
went
that,
back
though.
to this went back to, and that's supposed to be based in like ancient times. I
It's
know it's
always
fictional and
okay
shit
for a
like
guy
that.
to have two chicks. Why?
It's natural law, bro.
Maybe a girl don't. Maybe a girl don't want another girl and her guy. Maybe she just want her
Then
guy.
you
for
doing that on your
herself.
own.
Or maybe she just wants the girl and she don't want your ass.
Then that's what it's gonna be.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's gonna be. But if you're involving me, no other dick and balls in the room. I'm sorry. Like I don't give a fuck. No, I don't even want niggas filming shit.
Oh,
I don't
God.
want
And
no
I
other
thought
nigga
I
in
thought
there.
we were X-rated with just cursing on our
Nah, I'm
podcast. Now it's
serious,
gotten
bro.
real serious.
I'm just saying.
All right, Jeff. What's your take?
So I'm an equal opportunity. You know, whatever the situation is, I suppose.
I'm still stuck on that. I cannot share. If I am like in love with the person, I cannot
So
watch.
you want a dick and a booty and a pussy at the same
No,
time?
I just can't watch who I love have sex with somebody else in front of me.
See,
No,
I
no.
can
See,
concur
that's
with
not what
that.
I was. That's not what I was asking. What I was asking was, so you want a dick and a booty and a pussy at the same time?
No, I can't do it.
All right then. So why is it not okay for you not to do that? And then you say that it's an issue for two niggas to fuck. I mean, for one nigga to fuck two girls. But yeah, you won't take two niggas. So you wouldn't even do that.
Hell no.
All right then. So what makes you think that a nigga want to do that?
Hell, I barely want a nigga.
All right.
I'm just saying.
That makes sense.
Oh man.
I was completely fine with just
Okay.
my girlfriend.
All right. All right. That makes sense.
Touche.
And see, and I'll be fine with you not wanting me to be a part of it as long as I can watch. You know what I'm saying?
I just can't win for losing,
I'm just,
can I?
nah, you can't. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it goes back to ancient times. You know what I'm saying? Like shit just wasn't like that. You know.
You
what
just
I'm
gonna
saying?
keep
no
keep
other-
blaming it back
if
to
a-
ancient times, ain't
I'm
you?
just saying. No.
You gonna pull out
man-
like an ancient book.
Now ain't nothing wrong with
like
people's preferences.
he's just gonna keep on like a man's
I'm
supposed to
just
have
saying.
two women. Like
Nah,
that
I'm not
it's
saying
just
that
meant
they're
to be.
supposed to. I'm just saying that's how it happened. That's how it's been
All right,
happening.
So here's a question.
what
What
I'm
about polygamy? How do you feel about
I
polygamy?
feel like it's always gonna be jealousy, no matter what.
See now,
Yeah,
even though I
listen.
said I'm kind of like an open person
Yeah,
for
I
that
feel like
kind
it's
of
always
thing,
gonna be because somebody's
I'm
gonna
very
always feel
jealous.
like they're getting more attention, or I can't share. It's just point blank period. Whether it's a man or a woman, I just can't share. What's mine is mine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And listen, I don't know if anybody's seen, like, I had posted on Snapchat the other day where I was like, I want somebody that's obsessed with me because I need a lot of attention. And I put obsessed in like all capital letters. I meant that. Like, I completely meant that shit. Like,
So basically what
I
she's
need
saying
you
is
texting
she's-
me, calling me. I need you up my ass 24/7. Like, I need a lot of attention because if you're not doing that, I feel like your attention's going to somebody else. Like, I need that.
So basically, what she's saying, everyone watching, is she's accepting applications.
No,
So-
see, I didn't say all that,
Damn,
but I'm
bro.
just saying, like, if you are my significant other, I need all that attention. I need affection, love. I just need, and if you're not giving it to me, then someone else would give it to me, probably.
So Craig, this episode
Just
has went
saying.
by extremely fast, very fast.
Hey,
So
man.
guys, make sure you let everybody know where they can find you, how they can tune into your podcast, the Open Minded Podcast, obviously because we're right on the back end
And
of
they
the
join us
podcast.
fire too. Y'all need to tune in because they be wilding. They be
See,
up
they
there
just like
wilding.
uprooted our entire
real,
podcast
for
of
real.
how they do it. So, but that was fun though. It was fun.
See, that's why I like how we do ours, because you never know what's gonna happen. You kind of just throw it on out there, and then boom, your show's over. But you can catch us on Facebook at the Open.
That was a smooth transition right
At
there.
the Open Minded Podcast. We have our own page on Facebook. Also, we are on YouTube, or you can follow me, Jessica Robertson, on Facebook, and I'm Mz Mallo on Instagram and Snapchat.
I don't care about that social media shit as much. I don't have a cult. That's why I call the people. She has a cult following. That's what she has.
But that's
Wait,
lit,
yo,
Listen, if I don't accept you, it's not because I don't want to. I have too many friends. I don't know why you have a limit on Facebook. That's whack. I could only
5,000,
accept.
bro.
Yeah, and I have like, listen, no lie, I got like 600 and something people waiting.
5,000 people in person.
Yeah, I got like 600 and something people waiting.
So if y'all want T-shirts, DM me or her or the Open Minded Podcast page. We are taking pre-orders. I should have brought y'all some, but
Yeah.
That is
I thought
terrible,
about it
bro.
like
Bad hospitality.
Thursday.
Right
I
there.
thought about it Thursday.
You know,
Told
so
me at
crazy.
the
I got
last
some.
minute, and I was like, "Why you didn't say this shit like 2 days ago?"
Players fuck up, but I got y'all.
Shout out to
So,
Jo who actually gave us merchandise, which was real nice.
Oh,
Yo, Jeff, you was
shots
mad petty,
fired.
bro. Like, that's petty, bro. Like, he mad petty.
It's all
Like-
Gucci though. But if y'all want merch, hit us up. T-shirts now. Probably sweats and hoodies. Probably in December-ish. So yeah, fuck with us.
Awesome. So, of course, next week, guys, make sure you tune into the Not Yet Famous podcast. We have Icy the Boss coming back for a second interview after he releases his new project. Anything you want to point out there, Craig?
Not really, bro. We just moving. We just working. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? Just trying to
real
put that
quick,
content out there.
I'm proud of my boys. Me and Craig are proud of our boys.
Yeah, man.
And we're out,
They
and
did
we're-
their thing, bro. Like,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
sorry.
I don't
Like,
care
Jeff,
about the
Jeff,
Lakers,
shut up.
yo.
Shut up.
I don't
Don't
care
try to
about the
cut me like-
Lakers. Miami
Yeah.
did their thing.
Shout out to
We'll
Jimmy
be back
Butler.
next year.
My
Facts.
boy, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna front.
They're shouting out
Love it.
people. Let me shout out myself. It's Scorpio season. Shout out to the Scorpios. My birthday coming up. Stay tuned. Are y'all really
what I'm
basketball
saying?
and stuff like that?
Yeah, man. Like,
I feel like you're a
E-Nation, bro.
birthday month girl.
I am, and it's coming up next weekend, November the 1st. Tune in. The whole month I'm turning up.
We're happy early birthday.
Thank
know
you.
what I'm saying?
Yep. Well, we look forward to having you guys back on the Not Yet Famous podcast at some point. We're definitely going to tune into yours, of course.
Definitely.
Thank
Catch
you,
us.
everyone, for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on all social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and, of course, YouTube. Make sure you check us out, Not Yet Famous podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And, of course, we will see you guys next week with Icy the Boss. Make sure you go hard, grind daily, and, of course, get famous.
Peace out.
Chuck 'em.
peoples.